Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be continuing from Cleo's companion mission and then beginning Chapter 3. So, here we go.
Remember, we're not here to make trouble. You start something, I get unhappy.
When are you ever happy?
Callio, of all the gifts you've sent to me, this is truly the finest. An agent of Imperial intelligence. How marvelous.
Cleo said you needed help. We're willing to work with you.
You believed her.
Weezer.
Callio has been selling information to the Revolutionary Edge Brigade ever since she joined the Empire.
What are you doing?
Imperial security data, spaceport blueprints, the names of powerful people, useful things. But now, she's gone beyond the call of duty.
You've been selling our secrets to anarchists.
It's not how he makes it sound. This wasn't what we agreed.
Why bother keeping it private when your associate dies anyway? He's more useful dead than alive. His hands and eyes can get us through biometric security scans.
This isn't a harvest job.
Then I apologize for misreading our agreement, but this is too promising an opportunity to pass up.
Tell me what's going on. Tell me the truth.
Damn you, Agent. And damn you, Weezer, for making me do this.
No mercy. Disappointed with you, Callio. You were never a believer, but siding with the Empire?
I didn't want to pick a side. So yeah, I sold him a few secrets. He paid better than you do, and it's not like I got you in trouble.
Why did you pick a side?
He promised he'd keep our deal quiet. If you lied to me, you'd be the one dead. But look, you don't need to worry. I didn't talk about the missions. I'm not stupid. He was into bombing spaceports and raiding transports, not espionage and conspiracies.
No real harm done. And the Weezer won't be a threat from now on. What say we put this behind us?
Are you serious? If I thought you'd be that way about it, I would have offered you a cut.
We've worked together a long time now. I knew what to expect.
I kinda like hearing that. Come on. Let's go home.
Oh my, she called it home. Well, now. We're going to transport directly to Dromenkos to save some time. And then we'll switch her out for the ensign because we still have 5 influence ranks to get through with her. And she's not our last companion, so we need to get working on that. And by not our last, I mean not our last of the main companions from the original storyline. The companions that come after are important in their own sense, but only the main ones is it important to get them to 10 so you get all of their companion side stories that were incorporated in the original story. Cleo wants to talk aboard the ship, and we'll deal with that when we get back to the ship.
I'm gone.
Orders, sir.
Well, I guess we actually are going to have to travel to Dromenkos and not transport here. So we are actually going to have to hop back on the ship. Fly to some nearby inexpensive place, and then fly back. Kinda dumb, but it is what it is. So let's take care of Cleo now.
Let me ask you something, Agent. You get around. You end up with lots of girls. I know it's the job, but that ever mean much to you?
It's the job, as you said. I use whatever tools I have to solve our problems.
Right. Exactly. Unlike you know. You squeeze guys or girls for whatever they're worth, then toss them. Creeps me out a little to do things different.
I'm not used to a relationship like this either, Kalia.
I didn't say I wanted sympathy. Look, I like you. But I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why you stick around. I don't want you to be surprised if I shoot this thing in the head.
For what it's worth, I like you a great deal as well. That's why I stick around.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go check the cargo space. You wanna come with me? Great. No, we don't talk. Got it?
Such a romantic. Okay. Now we can transport to Imperial Intelligence Headquarters. So we'll transport straight back down to the planet. That extra little minutia was unnecessary. If I step foot on the planet, obviously the ship traveled there, so it should have just counted. It's weird how technical the game gets on certain aspects and then how loosely it does things on others. Now let's go get some answers from Keeper.
Always go for the quick and silent kill. This concludes our business. General Racton and Darth Barras request additional agents.
Relay to Station 7. Updating tactical projections.
I have 3 fixers who need extraction from the Vuta. Listening posts are done, but...
Sir, go on ahead. I'll have the Minders debrief your team while you wait for Keeper.
You're practically running this place.
It feels that way some days. I'm Senior Watcher on a permanent assignment to base.
Sir, Operation Kingstalker needs you.
I have to go. I'm sure we'll talk more.
Raina Temple, you're debriefing.
My first. I'm a little nervous.
Ah, good. Just the person I want to shoot.
It isn't my office anymore, but Keeper is occupied and I thought we should talk. It's been a long time, Agent.
I'm not your agent anymore. I am the Hand of Jadus, and my life belongs to him.
Of course, your loyalty is commendable.
Scan complete. No listening devices found.
It'll broadcast white noise for 10 minutes. Complete privacy, even from your master. We may as well be honest. I know about the stolen files. I know you discovered your brainwashing and freed yourself, and yes, I was responsible.
I represent the Empire and our Lord of the Dark Council, yet you moved against me.
Darth Jadus made no friends when he rose to power, but the other Sith had to act quietly. They wanted insurance against you. If I hadn't approved your programming, they'd have found another way, and I'd be dead. I don't plan to tell anyone you're free.
It was your duty to inform us, not to collaborate with traitors.
I gambled, and you came out intact. Maybe that isn't enough, but there's something else you should consider. The SIS should never have possessed Imperial brainwashing codes. Arden Koth's shuttle was found abandoned in space without any data on your shadow arsenal. And according to our records, there's no evidence of an Agent Hunter ever existing.
You're avoiding the subject. You're scared.
I'm showing you the truth. Someone, your hunter or his employer, is manipulating this war for his own ends. Someone with access to both Republic and Imperial resources. If someone gave Arden Koth your keyword, we need to find out who and why.
Last time I saw Hunter was on Quesh, but he's long gone by now.
Fortunately, the trail is still warm. Yesterday, a man fitting Hunter's description boarded a shuttle to the Eisen 4 asteroid colony. 9 hours ago, we received this message.
Imperial Fleet Command, this is Representative Omana Trog of the Eisen 4 mining colony. We have been monitoring your victories in this sector. While we continue to accept refugee transports, our defense systems are minimal and our population is 90% civilian. We cannot afford a confrontation. Under Republic law, I am authorized to discuss terms of surrender. All weapons powering down.
Our forces will arrive there tomorrow. We don't know if the colony's surrender is related to Hunter's arrival, but I want you after him.
You can find as many distractions as you like. I'm not going to forget what you did.
No, but you need my help to find our enemies. When you're done, if you still want revenge, I'll be here.
I became the Hand of Jadus to effect change, Minister. Now it seems nothing will. For now, though, I have a rogue SIS agent to catch.
Alright, so now let's head for Eisen 4. What a lovely massacre.
That's... Oh, can you smell that? Those are bodies.
Stop
You
right
think,
there, you
Ensign?
slime. No Imperial sets foot in my home.
Your colony surrendered. The Republic won't protect you. And you think you can threaten me? Tell me what's going on.
Piece of filth. Someone sabotaged colony control. It started 2 hours after the surrender. First the tram accident, then the air filters, and the decompression. Assassin protocols and the medical droids? We surrendered. Why did you do it?
Whoever's behind this wasn't one of ours.
Then who?
Sedative administered. Lethal overdose possible.
Assassin medical droids. That's a new one. Well, not new, but interesting.
I'm sorry, sir. He's dying. If there's anything you need to ask.
I need to know if you've seen an SIS agent. Codename Hunter.
What? The SIS? He went to colony control before we lost contact. I don't know if he made it out. But now it's sealed up tight. No one could make it past the...
Colony control. You've been very helpful, officer.
I know they're Republic, sir, but can we avenge them anyway?
There, avenged as requested.
Identifying. Colony control systems locked down. Enter code. Remote access in progress.
Don't recognize any of this equipment. If Hunter set it up, we should probably contact headquarters, so we don't, I don't know, blow up the colony?
What would it matter at this point?
Eisen 4 colony to Imperial Intelligence headquarters. Secure routing. This is Cipher 9. There's some sort of device here.
Cipher 9? I got your report, but we can barely read you. What's going on?
I haven't found Hunter, but he left his mark on the control center.
I'm linked into the colony's communications relay. Strange tech interference. Fixers don't recognize it, but I can shut it down. Followed me. You cut off control. I'm a little put out. Not that it really matters. I'm long gone. I got my massacre, and besides, it was for propriety more than anything.
You this obnoxious to Arden Koth, or am I special?
I tried to behave for the SIS, but for you and me, let's be bad. Look, I don't have anything against that place, but if you want a war to start right, you've got to grease the wheels. When the Republic hears that the Empire slaughtered thousands of colonists who surrendered, there won't be any more peaceful resolutions.
You're not doing this for the SIS, and you're not doing it alone.
Time for me to go. And you need to stop coming after me, Cypher 9. Because without anonymity, you won't last long, and I can make your operations very public. Blast. I couldn't trace him. I'll pull what I can from the machinery, but he's more right than he knows. The survivors are a problem.
You want them dead, I'll make them dead.
Sir, if they spread word, rebellions will start on half the captured planets. You can buy us time to prepare. Oxygen generators at these coordinates. Distress beacons here. Eliminate them all, and death squads can take care of anyone left. We'll see you back home.
We'll have to deal with that little bit of disapproval there. We'll make up for it later. There go the oxygen generators. Now we just need to take care of the distress beacons and then get out of here.
Life support systems failing. Evacuate the colony immediately.
Again, it says travel to Dromenkos, so this time we're going to make sure we travel there in this ship. Go speak with the Minister of Intelligence again.
The Emperor and his proxies have made their intent clear. Their fleets are entering the core systems. They have broken the Treaty of Coruscant. They're captives. Our surrendered colonies are going silent. Let there be no mistake. We are at war.
Display off. Tell me, Cypher, what's your assessment of your mission at Ison 4?
We identified Hunter's role in a clandestine operation, even if its purpose isn't yet clear. We also captured evidence.
Yes, that evidence. The device used to sabotage the colony. Fixer 12 recognized the override technology from Operation Starbender 8 years ago. That mission was also an anomaly. How are the new Watchers working out?
Their brains are faster than mine, sir, and they don't need as much sleep. This generation seems promising.
It's been a while since we spoke in person, sir.
Tell him about Starbender.
Starbender was a disaster, or it should have been. A pirate fleet was about to destroy an Imperial base when the Pirates' flagship exploded. It was sabotaged by unknown persons.
I want to try and get as much approval from Temple as possible, so let's try a different dialogue tact on that part.
The Emperor and his...
Their brains are faster...
When's the last time you were off duty?
46 hours, 19 minutes. The department's been busy.
Tell him about Starbender.
Starbender was a disaster, or it should have been. A pirate fleet was about to destroy an Imperial base when the Pirates' flagship exploded. It was sabotaged by unknown persons. We were saved using the same technology that destroyed Ison 4. Realizing that, I reviewed other lucky incidents, Operations Morning Crest and Vanity, looking for other occurrences of this technology.
That's when you found the recording?
Yes. Caught by accident 4 years ago, simultaneous with Morning Crest.
Reporting. I am inside the SIS. Maintain cover for 6 months, then proceed. Guard your thoughts when near the Jedi. Understood.
These people have been intervening in our affairs. I assume you recognize the voice.
I recognize the servant, but not the master.
Yes, go on.
At the Minister's suggestion, the Watchers and I began searching the unsolved case files for patterns of outside intervention. We found 62 relevant incidents so far. The oldest go back centuries, before the Empire revealed itself to the galaxy. But 9 are from the past 5 years.
Whom do you deem responsible?
In my analysis, an organization with espionage training and extensive resources, unaffiliated with the Republic or the Empire. Motivations unknown.
Hunter tried to use me, and then he tried to kill me. I want to return the favor.
With the Republic at our doorstep, now is not the time to be chasing conspiracies and ghosts, but we have little choice. Someone is manipulating this war. Someone who destroyed the Shadow Arsenal and Ison 4, who gave the SIS your keyword. I need you to find these invisible agents before they do something catastrophic.
One way or another, this is my last mission from you.
Of course.
The Emperor and...
When's the last time you were... You're talking about old operations, strange technology. How does it all connect?
Hunter's massacre was enabled by a mystery technology we've seen before, but never traced.
At the Minister's suggestion, the what we found in my analysis...
You must have some guess where they come from, what they're after.
We are working on it. The pieces just aren't there.
With the Republic at our doorstep, now is not... Someone is me. I need you...
You need me on the front lines. The Republic military and the SIS won't wait.
You won't be ignoring wartime duties. You'll be dividing your time.
We've identified 13 possible leads on the enemy, all off-world. We'll narrow those down by the time you reach your ship.
Good. Get an hour's rest, then return to work. And you, Darth Jadis wants to see you before you leave the planet. I'll send him our findings here.
I really need to get her to 10. The things she approves are strange, and she disapproves key elements of what makes him him.
You summoned me, Lord Jadis.
Yes. You have maneuvered well against our enemies in the Republic, and served me capably since my ascension. But I have watched the signs of convergence, and seen the war to come. Your role must change if you are to remain useful.
What is it that you wish, my lord?
In the days ahead, I shall remove myself from the field of conflict. Let the Emperor and the Dark Council command the fleets, while I pursue other matters. You will keep the galaxy during my absence. You will have my authority, but not my protection.
I swear, your trust is not misplaced.
Good. You will know all you require in time. As for the latest request from the Minister of Intelligence, if you deem these conspirators worth your attention, find and destroy them. But choose our enemies carefully. There is neither time nor opportunity for mistakes.
Now to get back to the ship. Still under Jadis's command, and yet under my own reconnaissance. It's a precarious place to be.
This is Watcher 6 to the Hand of Jadis. Initial target assessment is complete. Recommend you proceed to planet Belsavis for operational briefing.
Why don't we meet in the city? Do this over drinks.
I'm sorry, but I'm not authorized to leave Citadel grounds. Uploading hyperspace coordinates and new security codes. Be aware that in times of war, clearance must be reconfigured every 6 hours. Watcher 6 out.
This whole conspiracy tripe, you really think we're gonna find something?
I think prudence is a virtue in times like these.
They sent a summary briefing for us, sir. Whatever you need, we'll be ready.
Work as a team, and don't lose sight of our goals. Understood?
Yeah, all right. Strap in.
Alright, she's up to 7. 3 more to go.
Agent, you recall we spoke to the diplomatic service about building an alliance between Empire and Kilix? Falner F, the man who offered his backing in return for our assistance, has asked us for his first favor.
What's our diplomat friend after?
Falner wants our notes on various families and unaligned worlds in the Questal sector. He means to bring that sector into the Empire. We worked in Questal a long while, and we knew its people well. It's odd to see someone else take the reins.
You don't talk about your old life.
We don't often have a reason to think about it. We do miss negotiating, reaching out to understand people, synthesizing their needs. Daizana of the Lesai Nest says that desire makes us a better joiner. It's only small comfort.
You haven't forgotten your training. Even as Dawn Herald, you're an ambassador.
Perhaps. But seeing men like Falner again, we think it's best if he handles negotiations. Apologies, Agent. This is something we need to think on more deeply. But we're glad you stand by us.
Doctor, you wanted to talk.
Yes, and I'm terribly sorry to take your time, but I have a small request. To be frank, it's a bit of an embarrassment.
You have my undivided attention.
I told you before about my safe houses, how my intruder alarms have been going off. But I attributed it to local happenstance. I may have been mistaken. My safe house on Balmora exploded.
Any idea who among your enemies is responsible?
I could theorize regarding who did this and why, but truthfully, all I know is someone bypassed Imperial security to get inside. I'll need to see the safe house in person. I'll return as soon as I can.
You could be walking into a trap. Stay alert, Doctor.
And you. Well, I'm afraid the news is mixed. My safe house did indeed burn to the ground, along with 3 would-be assassins who were attempting to wire it with explosives. Apparently my security triggered their bombs prematurely.
Stroke of luck, that.
Do you booby-trap all your safe houses? Or just the ones your enemies know about?
Make it sound like I used safe houses as bait. I did acquire genetic samples of the intruders. I'll be running traces shortly. One was a human male. The others, uncertain. Regardless, they used Imperial equipment and codes to get inside. Someone in the Empire wants me dead.
Supposing you're right, what do you intend to do about it?
The list of people with grudges against me is a long and varied one. It will be some time before I narrow it down. But I take comfort in the fact that I'm once again viewed as a threat. My days in retirement are over.
R.A.D. Retired and extremely dangerous.
Sir, since our combat session went so well, I thought we might try something else. Lessons in interpersonal manipulation and information extraction. Lecture 1 entitled...
Once they think they need you, they'll tell you anything.
Descriptive name, sir. Is it always about need? When I first arrived at Zero Station, no one trusted me. I was the human Imperial who must have been a spy. But I learned my way around. And once the Chiss accepted my competence, it was easy to make friends.
I'm not the only one who finds you charming.
And yet, I'm still here. More seriously, though, I'm stuck somewhere, infiltrating a gang of spy stealers. How do I play it?
You blend into the background and wait for an opportunity. Don't stir the pot unless you know what you're in for.
I'll happily leave that to you, then. I don't know what you think of my potential, sir, but I do appreciate your guidance. I've been deceiving people like an amateur for years. Time I started doing it right.
I was hoping that would at least get her to 8, or open another dialogue option, but oh well. Is what it is. And now we are off to the first planet of Chapter 3, Belsavis, the prison world. I think I did. I just went back to Dromenkos. Darn it. I forgot I needed to go to the map. Oh well. All we gotta do is turn around and go back into the ship.
This is headquarters to Cypher 9. Clearing your arrival with station control.
Cypher, you're now orbiting 40,000 kilometers above Belsavis, the Republic's largest penal colony. Fancy rebuilding your criminal reputation?
I thought you swapped your sense of humor for the promotion.
Only in part. Proceed, Watcher 3.
Belsavis prison was built in secret to hold the galaxy's most dangerous individuals. 3 main levels, thousands of specialized cell blocks holding everyone from changelings to Sith Lords.
We've known of the prison's existence for nearly a year. Now we understand that the conspirators subverted Belsavis to their own use.
Won't they be shocked when I show up?
If they're not, we have a problem.
The conspirators pulled strings with Republic higher-ups to construct a special section, Mega Security Ward 23. It's somewhere past the alien cells and the genocide ward. They built it and sealed it when Belsavis was founded. No one gets inside.
It's the highest security area of the best protected prison in the galaxy. You're going to break in and find what it's hiding.
Lay out our resources. How do we do this?
2 decades ago, a prison gang heard about the ward and tried to breach it, hoping something inside would help them escape.
Thieves, security experts, the underworld's best. None of them made it back, but they had the right idea.
You'll assemble your own gang from the prison. Establish yourself as a fellow inmate and succeed where the last group failed.
Lead the prisoners on a mission into their own jail. Understood.
You'll find supplies and a detailed dossier at our outpost on the planet's surface.
Our military forces are encouraging riots as part of the war effort. It's distracting the Republic and should conceal your operation. But don't be mistaken. The prisoners are not grateful. Keep it out.
not doing that flashpoint. And now we'll grab the story arc for the planet.
Kuka kuka, kaya onlo mela kupam ino. Laporam anga, maminikan. Nagnaya mami kamgam.
You've piqued my curiosity.
Omogala apaya. Nila mai ini angka amgam. Ananimu, kemgam karayangma.
The Imperial Guard. Let us see how this goes.
Approach. You have garnered the attention of my master, the Emperor. He foresees you performing great deeds on Belsavis, and he sends this message. Do not disappoint him.
You're an Imperial Guard. Am I supposed to salute or bow?
Prostrate yourself as you see fit. Just remember, you're allowed on Belsavis at my request. This planet holds the Republic's dirtiest secret. A maximum security prison, home to the galaxy's most depraved convicts. We've come to free them. Specifically, the Dread Masters. Elder Sith who could change the course of the war.
Such important prisoners will be under tight security. I can help.
Excellent. But you won't be alone. We've deployed a heavy Imperial presence, led by 5 special operations groups. They freed prisoners and sparked riots. But during the chaos, we lost contact with all 5 teams.
Naturally.
You will need to re-establish contact, and, if necessary, relaunch the operation to free the Dread Masters.
There's not a prison built that I can't crack.
The shuttle will drop you at the last known location of Operations Group 5. Find Lord Medishus. Help him fan the flames of the riot. Minimum resources, maximum results. That's how we avoid disappointing the Emperor.
And there's our heroic missions. And we only have 1 in this first area. So we'll take care of knocking that out here in a few minutes.
Welcome, sir. Ignore the troops around here. Fear has made them a bit prickly. This prison is far more dangerous than we originally thought, and far older. Many of these vaults were constructed thousands of years before the Republic came. Imagine the secrets inside.
I doubt whoever built those vaults just filled them with loot.
Yes, the contents of these vaults tend to be more dangerous than valuable, as we've discovered. We've been blasting open the older vaults in hopes that whatever horrors were locked away might turn on the Republic guards.
Because it always works that way.
We discovered ancient war droids. Ungrateful wretches that vaporized my men on the spot. Now they're on the warpath.
And you want me to destroy them?
Actually, no. Those droids, properly controlled, would be invaluable. However, our reprogramming spikes need to be inserted manually.
Of course they do.
Lost 30 men trying to dominate the ancient droids. Validating in a way, but these massacres are crippling us. I need your help uploading those spikes.
This situation calls for skill and subtlety, not sheer numbers.
Once installed, the spikes are designed to make the droids target only people wearing Republic Guard uniforms. Until then, though, those droids will be extremely hostile. If they get you in their sights, they won't let up. And they don't miss.
What a wonderful assignment. How very kind to give it to me.
Welcome, Agent. I take it Commander Callum sent you to lend us your talents. I'm Lord Medicius, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
Commander Callum said they were Sith Lords.
Correct. The Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
I can work with that.
Free the Dread Masters, and you'll find much to your advantage. Unfortunately, the Republic's moved them to the deep prison. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Ruger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
I've held off army units. Prison guards will be like wading through dung.
Just the attitude we need to break them. They're cowering behind force fields, sending droids to do their dirty work. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
It's my duty to serve.
There's more to this fight than duty. Wreck the Warden droids, make it look easy, and the rioters will follow your lead.
Alright, she's at 8. Really want her to hurry up and get to 10, because she's making things difficult for me dialogue-wise. We got a better knife and a better relic. Hopefully we got something in that satchel of companion gifts that will get her up higher. Yep, I guess that was too much to ask. Ah, well. Soon enough, hopefully.
Begin playback. Authorization Cipher 9.
Cipher, this is Infiltration Operative Bax Kohler. I've assembled a list of prisoners with the skills to breach Mega Security Ward 23. This is Camden Slyke, assassin and escape artist. His brother died breaking into the ward some years ago. Slyke can reconstruct and reassess his brother's plan. He hates authority figures, Imperials included. Next, Cheney Barrow, slicer and computer expert, former top saboteur for the Exchange. Motivated by greed and known to nurse a grudge. Ota, ex-mercenary and bounty hunter, cast out of the Mandalorians for dishonorable conduct. He'll provide support and demolitions. Lastly, Parkos. No information on his crimes, but he's an alien tracker whose species sees through walls. Handy to have around traps. These people are volatile and extremely dangerous. Present yourself as a fellow inmate. Do not reveal your allegiance.
I've never met a career criminal before. It's a little terrifying, but I'm kind of looking forward to this.
You'll meet a lot more in this job. It's how I got my start.
You'll use explosives to free the prisoners. Tag each prison cell with a blasting cap, then head to the Republic Security Center. Use the security consoles to disable any fail-safes and make contact with the prisoners. You can detonate the blasting caps remotely. Maps and safe house coordinates are attached. You're on your own now.
When am I not? Alright, let's get underway. We'll start with the heroic. Which is Republic Secrets. There's a weird drop-off point, but alright. Now we just need to retrieve the Republic access codes. And I was going to say, I assume it's going to be on the body of one of the elites. Are you kidding me? And of course he didn't have the code on him. This one might. Yep. Now we need to retrieve the Republic data. Of course. I really need to get back to using Cleo, so she needs to hurry up. The higher the companion rank, the better they are with damage and healing, and Cleo's at companion 27, or almost at 27. Now we got one piece of better equipment. I think we're completely in Yavin. No, we still have one relic that's not Yavin. And I need a better gun. So hopefully that'll come along soon. But anyway, with that done, now we can take care of the objectives for the planetary and main story and that side quest in this area. And then once we take care of that, that'll be our wrap-up point for today. Yeah, while we're on Bell's service, we'll just ride the hisses. I mean, it really doesn't affect anything story-wise, but I'm supposed to avoid showing my allegiance to the Empire, so I guess I won't ride on the Dominator throne that projects the Empire symbol. Now we need to reprogram the ancient war droids. It's one reprogrammed droid. It's another reprogrammed ancient war droid. Yeah, I just need to find one more to reprogram. Let's go back and see if the other one respawned. Try and make it as simple as possible. Nope, no respawn yet. Oh, and I've still got her in heal mode. Well.
Right behind you.
And done.
There's the breach in the prison defenses.
Now we just have to destroy the warden droids. And that obviously is not going to be the end of this because it was far too easy. So let's go ahead and get back to Medicis and turn in the side quest, and then we'll work our way back through because there will be further in this area on the planetary line.
Droids appear to have lost interest in us. No doubt they're hunting down their new prey. Now the Republic can enjoy being slaughtered by these antiquated tools of destruction. I'm in your debt.
My pleasure.
Now that those droids aren't shooting us anymore, we may be able to deactivate a few and study them more closely. In time, we may even be able to replicate their technology. Belsavis is more intriguing than I feared.
I think once she gets to 9, I'm just going to send her back to the ship and then let her dialogue get her the rest of the way.
The warden droids are no more. I hope the rioters took note.
Have no fear. Thousands of prisoners already move against the droids. More devotees follow your footsteps every minute. Many have died in the process, but that's normal.
The job's done. Easy.
Then I have a...
Let's try this again.
The Warden droids aren't... Dismantling those droids wasn't the easiest.
Well, she may not have any approval on this dialogue.
Minimum
There we
effort,
go.
maximum results. I see.
They will occupy the guards' attention.
It's always
with
the
little
one you
more
think will
energy
get
on our
disapproval
part.
that actually
A
gets
fine
approval.
move. Thanks to you, the inmates have turned from whipped dogs into predators. Still, we need more convicts on our side. Turn this mob into an army, and the Republic will be permanently occupied. An army begins with generals. We must provide the prisoners with the leadership they require.
There must be plenty of leadership material locked up here. Break them out and put them to work.
Exactly. There's a carbonite storage facility in the intake yards, full of frozen convicts. Some were rebellion leaders, others simply murdered every guard they found. We need both persuasions.
Sounds fast and easy. Leave their rescue to me.
Excellent. I've taken measures to maximize the benefits of this operation. Prisoner, what of your mission into the Carbon Gallery?
The crisis response unit ambushed us. I got away. Only me.
Excellent. Ruger took the bait. Now you can free the frozen prisoners and wipe out the crisis response unit all at once.
I'll head there immediately.
Destroy the guards and defrost the prisoners. They'll turn this riot into an organized army. Then we'll have safe passage to extract the Dread Masters.
Alright, she is at companion level 9, so I'm sending her back to the ship.
Think well of me.
And we'll work on finishing her with dialogue back on the ship.
You and me, Agent.
We're going to take care of the main story part first, because it's closer, and then we'll head for the Carbon Gallery. Rude. Alright, that's half. Now we just need to go tag the other 2 stores. We're gonna have to go the long way. It's kind of annoying. Now we just have to use the security center control console. To blow open the doors of our new teammates. So how do I get up to the control center? There we go.
Warning. Security lockdown in process.
Open prisoner files for Kanjan Slyke, Cheney Barrow, Ota, and Parkos. Disable cell failsafes.
Cell failsafes disabled. Defenses will not be activated in case of breach.
Open communications link.
You're one of them now. Let them know who they're dealing with.
I know you're listening, you little wastes. I know you want out. But I free you, I own you. You work for me and die for me.
Do your jobs well, maybe I reward you. Join the riots. Go after the Republic. I get unhappy. Doors blow in 10 seconds. Look for the meeting place on your holomap. I expect you to be there.
Hope they bought it.
Scorpio sanctions activated. Was a very articulate speech. You chose your audience poorly. For example, Cheney Barrow is only the third best slicer on Bell Savas. I have now killed the other two.
It takes more to impress me than a mystery voice.
Maybe you can entertain me after all. Good luck getting your prisoners to work together. We'll speak again.
Alright. Now we'll go ahead and finish up with carbonite storage. Then we'll turn that into Medicis, and then we'll do the rendezvous with our team, and that'll be our cutoff point. forgot, I actually have to kill everyone. I have to clear out the carbon gallery. Alright, now that the carbon gallery is clear, all we have to do is use the control console. And we don't have to kill anybody else. Remaining power is only sufficient to thaw one grid of prisoners. Grid 1 houses murderers with diagnosed criminal pathologies, though likely to kill guards and other prisoners if released, which could spark an escalating war. Grid 2 houses agitators of large-scale protests and riots. They're likely to organize revolts if released, possibly with less violence. What would you like to do?
A few psychopaths should keep the Republic awake at night.
Energy diverted to Grid 1.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Bel Savas is up.
I don't agree.
This isn't a case of where we agree to disagree. Not while you're still on this planet. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
I don't scare that easily.
You'll learn. They all do.
You say so, Marshal.
Next. Lane, please.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners.
The convicts were violent before. With psychopaths at the helm, there's no telling what crimes they'll commit. Ruger will not be pleased.
You can worry about his mood swings. I won't.
We can use his temper to our advantage. Infuriate Ruger, and he's bound to fall. But first, we must remove his defenses. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
I can get you your key, and the hand holding it.
I almost pity the poor Deveronian, but you should know, Golan is not your average prisoner. He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
The Republic may have failed to kill Golan, but I know tricks they don't.
You've proved resourceful. Unfortunately, so has he. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
I keep forgetting how long this quest chain is. So we're going to go meet up with our team, and then that's going to be our cutoff, and we will finish dealing with Ruger in the next video. And I hate the way Belsavis is divided up because I have to take long, meandering routes to get where I need to be. And actually, it's to go meet our team, it's going to take us right past that Deveronian, so we may as well just kill him and get it over with.
Want some of this?
Okay, and now I have his key.
It's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Ruger is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
Tell me where this lawman is, and our problems are over.
Ruger and his men are in a guard station. He believes it's more secure than the main intake building. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Ruger's backup. No one gets in, no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Ruger doesn't escape.
I've been waiting to get my hands on Ellis Ruger.
His men know what to do in battle. Any shock we cause will wear off quickly. This is his stronghold. Bring everything you have and every ally you trust. We will get no second chance.
Yeah. Alright, let's see where that is in relation to our quest, and if it's on the way, we'll deal with it. there's a side mission. We'll grab it, but we're definitely not doing that tonight.
Seriously, Captain, you gotta stop sending your men down here. I'm running out of places to hide the bodies.
Fight me, you coward! We'll see how long you... Hello? Hello? You must
Such
put a stop
bravado,
to this.
Captain.
That madman is disrupting my mission and butchering my men.
Perhaps I ought to wipe that smirk from his face.
A proper fate for anyone meddling in the Empire's affairs. This dungeon houses many loyal Imperials. My orders are to retrieve the prison records so we might find and liberate these patriots. The problem is, a group of escaped cyborgs calling themselves the New Men have taken up residence where those records are kept. They're slaughtering my men.
Sounds like you could use a hand.
My thanks. These new men are making a mockery of me and my troops while the Empire's most trusted vassals rot in their cells. The records can be accessed via the Central Records Terminal in the prisoner transfer station. The Republic may still have a presence there. Remember, the new men are the worst of the worst. Cybernetically linked to each other, metal spines full of adrenals. Try to shoot first.
I get all the fun jobs. Yeah, the side quest is right by taking care of Ruger. We might not meet with our team till the next video, I'm not sure. It depends on how long it takes us to get through Ruger. And then we'll go ahead and grab the records because it's right next door, so there's really no point in not doing it. Oh yeah, this guard station's real secure.
Well, now, there's two ways you can leave, Imperial. Cuffed down or feet first.
I'm looking forward to killing you.
It might happen, but it sure ain't going to be fun.
You sure about that?
All going down.
All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
Make your peace. It is over.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Roger that. This is Ellis Ruger. Wish I could help, but I'm busy dying for a worthless cause. Over.
Ruger, what's going on? Wait! I've seen you on our cameras. What do you want?
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Ruger! He was the last hope for law and order on Malsavis!
And
I won't forget this. Warden Grawl, out!
Alright, let's grab those records. And we will quickly go report to Lord Medicis, because this is the end of the planetary storyline in this first area. and then if we have time, we'll quickly meet up with our team.
The Imperials can't get their hands on that data. Open fire!
Alright, that takes care of that. So first we report to Medicis, then we turn in the side mission, and then go see if we have enough time to talk to our new crew.
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
Ruger was one more casualty of our war with the Republic.
Surprisingly, it's not really giving me a strong dialogue choice on this.
What happens next?
I will fortify our landing zone and feed the riot. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medicis. Come in, Lord Medicis.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
Leave this mission to me. Lord Medicis will guard the rear.
I give the orders. But yes, you are best suited to meet the Lost Operations Group. Secure
Just
the
be
landing zone,
grateful
Lord
I'm
Medicis,
doing it.
and stay in constant contact. Commander Callum out.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp, but be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Normally it's the Empire doing the strange experiments. But even the Republic breaks the rules here and again. War makes for desperation.
I have the prison records.
Let me see. Registries, cell block numbers, access codes. It's all here. Perfect. I'll have this information transmitted to every Imperial officer on Belsavis. I assume it all went smoothly.
It's over now, in any case.
Quite. You've guaranteed the freedom of countless Imperials. Our brothers and sisters will soon be free. Thank you.
All going down.
It says the cave is around here. There we are.
Now, Ota, why are you talking like that with a lady around?
It is my nature to shed blood. I will not hide it or wait any longer.
Don't think you have to. Remember to make an example out of the troublemaker.
We are grateful you freed us. Now flee before I strangle you.
That's a generous offer. Tell you what, I'll think it over.
Stupid, stupid.
Some of you know about Mega Security Ward 23. Deepest pit in this prison. Together, we have the skills to get inside. Don't bother arguing. It's not like you have a choice.
Dead. Just like that.
Don't worry about Cheney. Kanjan's like. That's Parkos, and you just killed Oda. You sound pretty sure. But Mega Security ain't just breaking windows and slitting throats. We're talking bad things there.
You're awfully soft for a professional killer.
I'm a common sense man, with a clue what I'm getting into. Years back, my brother tried what you're saying. Found traps, sensors, blast doors, force fields. Got himself killed. Only way in is to short out what security you can and try to survive the rest. Takes prep we ain't done, and a bundle of equipment.
You need to give me something useful. I'm on a tight schedule.
That's gonna make life difficult.
But you can handle it, right?
Sure, darling, why not? Now let me get you a list of what we need. Bet we can pick some tools off the bodies, but not the specialized stuff.
Repulsor coils, rebreathers, computer spikes, carbonite traps. Where are we gonna get this?
Don't look at me. My brother took 5 years to assemble this stuff. It's up to our miracle worker.
Get yourselves ready. We're gonna blast every hideout and Republic ship until we have what we need.
Well, I could use some sport.
What? Hey, the laboratories, the medical facilities.
The labs will be sealed off. Guards will set up a kill zone to keep us from looting the place.
The laboratories have all sorts of equipment, and they can track more down. One person slips in and opens the back entrance, we can all follow.
I'm not worried about Republic kill zones. If we need that equipment, I'll get us inside. Just be ready to follow.
Sure, boss.
It's a stupid idea, but then I ain't heard any better. You survive, maybe we have more to talk about.
If I survive. And that takes everything nicely over into the next area. So that is a good stopping point for this video. Thank you for joining me on today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future installments. And please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And feel free to visit us over on twitch.tv/Gremory channel 2. It really helps us out if you could give us a follow over there as well. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.